When Lexus debuted the RX, it started its very own segment. The Lexus at the time was known for its LS and the SC, but a crossover? Really? But it was a big success. Most people drove Ford Explorers, Jeep Grand Cherokees, but this delivered it all, with very well equipped features like navigation at the time and great Levinson stereo. You really felt like you're in quality. Now, on this review, I'm going to review a 2011, and I'm going to show you why it's one of the best. Now let's get on to the review. Before we hop inside the RX, I would like to mention Lexus's smart entry system. While you can unlock the car with the remote or lock it, you can also do it from here. Putting your hand behind the door handle allows the vehicle to unlock, and tapping that sensor makes the vehicle lock. Another cool thing is that when you approach the vehicle with the key fob, the mirror lights will turn on if you approach it, which can be very helpful at night. So, let's unlock it and hop inside. So to start the RX, all you have to do is just keep this fob in the interior. Put your foot on the brake, wait for this to light green, and push it to start. Now, let's go ahead and check out the exterior. LED turn signal indicators, 235, 55 are 19-inch wheels. They are riding on Michelin Premier LTX. These tires are actually just recently purchased. They're new and they're very quiet. The exterior is finished off in a nice Starfire pearl, and you can see you have some nice metal flake. Active swivel headlamps with HID feature, with halogen and your incandescent signals. You have Lexus's park assist and your front halogen fog lamps. You have chrome on the grille. And popping the hood and underneath the bay, as you can see, Lexus does this on their cars. They put lots of plastic so no one can access or deal with any of the components or engine. You have your battery right here and your engine coolant. Onto the main motor, it is a 2GRFE Toyota Signature 3.5-liter V6, producing 275 horsepower and 268 foot-pounds of torque through a 6-speed automatic transmission. This engine is used in various Toyota vehicles like the Camry, the Avalon, and so on. Here are your rear tail lamps, your rear fog lamps, your rear view camera, and a cool thing of the RX is that up top the windshield wiper is hidden. Now let's hop back inside the RX to talk about its interior features. Inside, you have your Lexus dorsal plates, your power windows, your front two are, actually all of them are automatic up-down. And a really cool feature of the RX is that you have double glazed windows, which is something you really don't see on higher end vehicles like the S-Class or 7 Series. And I'll show you inside that it automatically does a little stop function. 3-way adjustable memory setting. Pull out door bin, as you can see there. Your 10-way adjustable driver's seat. And the interior color is actually known as parchment, which is still used in today's RXs and various Lexuses. And as you can see, this is real leather. And it does wear a bit over the years. And they are really nice perforated. Tilt steering wheel electronically. Your trunk release. Your fuel. Your cup holder. As I said, your headlight controls. This is to dim your instrument panel. As you can see, you can go from all the way light to all the way dark. This is as dark as it can get. Here you have your odometer trip. Now, here's the steering wheel. I don't know if you can see this, but it is a 3-spoke leather and wood wrap steering wheel. I really like this wood, and it's very elegant feeling. Steering is very light because this is not a sports vehicle. If you're looking at a sports vehicle, I recommend the Cayenne RX-5. Here are your multimedia controls, your gauge controls, which parking sensors, your snow mode, and your active swivel headlamps. Your current MPG, your after refueling, your average speed, your cruising range, nothing at all, and your eco indicator. Here we have our wiper controls, or I don't know if you can see this, but our cruise control stock. Now let's move on to the main dash. Your hazards, your media buttons, and your climb controls. The dashboard is very well laid out. And let's move on to the main component, the inform system. Lots of reviewers complain about the inform system being old. This is when it was in its first gen, which was a much better and easier to use. It was much simpler, as you can see. And it does have haptic feedback. There are various things you can control around the car, as I am showing you. And let's listen to the audio system. This is a 12-speaker audio system. It's actually very good. It offers lots of bass. And yeah, so the shortcut buttons around here are your map, and you can zoom in and out, your display, and you have 2 enter buttons. The map is actually very crisp and clean. Onto your transmission, it is a 6-speed automatic, as I mentioned. You do have a rear backup camera. And when shifted into your reverse, your mirrors do fold down. Neutral, drive, and you have manual shiftability. You also have Lexus Park Assist. It is a wood shift knob. visors, a very big glove compartment. Sorry if it's a bit messy. Here we have our traction control and a locking differential, which probably no one will ever use. As part of a package, you do have cooled and heated seats, a nice glove box, and this is something that I know is weird, but Lexus offers it. I don't know if you can see this, but you do have this little pocket here to stop things from getting caught inside the seat. So if pretend here's like a paper clip or some barrette, you put it in there and it doesn't just fall to the ground immediately. You can just get it back up because it just fell in that little cubby. Here is your sunroof, which is open and close. SOS. In the front, you really feel like you're in luxury. You have a very decently driving position, and the materials are very superb in the interior, as a Lexus should be. This one is actually made in Ontario, in the Ontario plant. Now, let's move on into the rear of the RX. When the key is out of proximity of the vehicle, it will have a key not detected sign and will make those 3 beeps at you. Now the rear seats, just as nice as the front. You do have your wood cup holder, and these seats are very nice. They do recline at a very nice angle. Vents, lights up top, and a nice strap to have some cup holders, which is nice wood, as said, and a storage cubby. Passengers in the rear will be very, very happy back here. So let's move on. Let's move on into the trunk. Now the weird thing about Lexus's trunk is that if you want to open it here, it's going to be a manual trunk. But it is power lift gated. You can do that from the key or interior or there. Here it's not bad. And you do have these nice grab handles to fold the seats. It's a 40-20-40 split, which means all seats can be folded down individually. Here you have a nice PowerPoint and a first aid kit, which I've never opened and which we're gonna do now. Never knew that. Anyway, nice Lexus badge right there. And closes very gracefully. Pretty much the same as the driver rear seat and passenger rear seat. 10-way like the driver. Lexus door sills. I haven't mentioned this, I'm sorry if it's messy, but you do have an underfloor storage. Well, not really underfloor, but a nice well. Roof rack up top. And I think we've concluded this review of the 2011 Lexus RX 350. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again in a new video in the future. Thank you, and goodbye.